I spent the night in a hotel about 4 miles from Gatwick Airport. I took the shuttle bus from the hotel to the airport. There was lots of luggage on this bus. I was taking the train into London, then transfer to go to Needham Market in Suffolk. I had to stand with my suitcase because the train to London was so busy. Here I'm at Liverpool Street Station on the train to Ipswich, or at least I'm hoping I'm on the train to Ipswich. It was not marked, and I was not sure. From Gatwick, the train arrives in Farringdon. Then I had to take the tube to Liverpool Street Station. It was very confusing, and even worse when you're dragging your luggage with you. At least I got a seat on this train, and I put my luggage beside me, hoping I could keep that area. As it turned out, there were lots of empty seats. It seemed nobody wanted to go to Ipswich that day. I did finally get to Needham Market, and the bike tour company picked me up. I got set up with a bike, and I had an orientation. Then I rode 19.38 miles to Rickinghall, to the Bell Inn. Rickinghall is a village. There are 719 people in the parish, but the village has much less. It's very small, kind of one street, and you've seen the whole thing. I liked this, the way they're creatively recycling the old telephone boxes. So this is kind of fun at this pub. So this is the squirrel room. It's kind of cute. This is a pub that I'm in, where is it? Rickinghall, Suffolk. And they have names of woodland creatures for the rooms, not numbers, because they don't have very many rooms. And of course there's a pub downstairs. Some partly drunk, mostly drunk guy was asking me all sorts of questions about where I am in America. I couldn't understand a word he said. I don't know whether that was the accent or the drunk part, but anyways, here I am, and I don't have my luggage yet. Good a place as any to do a little film. Whoops, the bike just about fell down. To do a little filming. This, I think, is fields of Swiss chard, and I've seen it before. Yesterday there was like wheat or oats or something, and then there was all of this stuff, and it was like fields and fields, and I thought, who the heck eats this much Swiss chard? But apparently it's a big thing. I don't know, maybe it's fodder, who knows? Or maybe they have a lot of gluten-free people here. Vegan gluten-free, this is what they eat. But anyways, I'm on this little tiny road, as you can see, and this is pretty much all of the roads that I'm biking. Yeah. So here's a lovely old church. It's quite big. You know, considering the population around here, I don't think it's very large. That's a big church. But I saw another biker too, just after I finished filming. She was on a road bike. Woo! Croft Close, and then over here, I don't know if I can get it. It says the 17 The Croft. The Croft. Oh, there's another sign. 17 The Croft. I went up that hill. I don't know what town this is because my thing doesn't tell me, but here we are in some little town. I'll take a video here of this this road. Wow, okay, gravel path. It's actually a road, but I think it's a farming road. Traffic's not allowed on it. For this big heavy bike and all, it's fine, but holy cow, what you put me on. It's kind of a hot day too. And look what I found. I found cows. And there's a bunch of calves. They're watching me. And one of them, oh, they're bothering that big calf. That's why he was bullying the little one. So what this is an old World War II American base. And 3,500 men and women were stationed here. And it was an Air Force base. And they flew a bunch of missions out during the war. And this is the control tower up here. There's the American flag. And there's another one. So this was like an active base. It was kind of interesting. I didn't know about this place until I was biking by, and it was a good excuse for a break, so I stopped. Here I'm in the control tower. This is Station 139 Thorpe Abbott, home of the 100th Bombardment Group, U.S. 8th Air Force, from June 1943 to December 1945. There were 2 hangars, 70 B-17s, 3 runways. The main one was 6,300 feet, 3.5 miles of perimeter track, all built out of farmers' fields. It is really a feat to get all of this up and running in the area where there was so little construction materials and on a very tight schedule. They were nicknamed the Bloody 100 because they lost so many men, 757. The base officially closed in 1956. In the late 70s, local people wanted to preserve something of the base and turn it into a museum, which is what they did, and then opened to the public. The museum was full of artifacts. I just breezed through it. They put a lot of work into this museum, and I think it was good that they were able to save this for its historic value. I don't know how many people actually visit it because it's way out in the country. The nearest town is Dis, and it's very small. It was a nice stop, and all of the volunteers were very friendly. I was glad that I was able to visit this. Way out there in the distance is where the airfield would have been, the concrete. And this is the control tower here, looking out all over the place. No, it's just, well, wheat. I don't know what they're growing there. Interesting. So this is Inchcathshall St. Margaret. Pronunciation is probably wrong on the first word. But anyways, there's this big castle-like something up there. I don't know what it has to do with anything, whether it's a real castle or a folly or I don't know, but there it is. Well, by the way, here's more of the type of biking I'm doing. A lot of narrow streets, a lot of old houses.